Hello there, namaste. So this series is a little slow for me, but yeah, this is episode 2, Darwaza. So like I mentioned, this series is a little slow. There are a couple storylines going up. There's the boss of the firm that I assume that's what he is. He's trying to get promoted to something different. So he's going through his schemes, you know, trying to take advantage of situations, taking advantage of the new attorney that joined his firm, all that kind of stuff. And I don't know. I'm still trying to understand the whole nuances of it. And then there's the young attorney who's literally got a mentor now, who was the lady who had given up on everything originally. And there's this part-time attorney who's basically scamming everyone. People come to him for cases because he's having people show up again and again and again for 3 years because they're the impoverished people that nobody cares about. So he takes their cases and then just holds on to them till someone shows up, and then he blackmails them. It's like, oh, you're going to get paid this and you're going to give me a portion for it because I'm the holder of the case. And yeah, it just seems so wrong. There's so many little things, and I don't know what it is. The pacing just feels a little off for me because it's like, it's hard to keep me invested. There's something to do with the dialogue. I don't feel the dialogue is as well done as it probably could be. Of course, I'm watching it in Hindi, and I'm focusing on subtitles, and there's something about it. Maybe the acting is a little off too. There are things that just don't seem to land. Like I gotta say though, I like the characters Law and Order. They're actually pretty interesting because they're always in the background being told to do something. I'm assuming they were told to do it. But other than that, I really am trying to figure out what's going on. But I did like how that elderly man who's a part of the lead attorney's firm always has these stories to tell, always explains things. I did like the closed door. Like he mentioned it's locked and you need to find a way out. Who doesn't try the door first? But yeah, I always like the little stories he tells. But other than that, I mean, I find it hard. Like that story he told was actually the most visual one that was there. He's talking and you can see it through the way he talks. And that's what I feel is missing, because when people have a lot of dialogue, Quentin Tarantino has so much dialogue, but a lot of the dialogue is written in a way to where it's very visual. You're able to perceive the situations, and that's what you're supposed to do in a courtroom drama. It's the stories that are told through what's being said. And this is really not having it because it's trying to focus more on the comedy aspect, the ridiculousness of it. And I'm okay with that, but it feels like the dialogue just isn't completely there. Because I don't mind terrible acting. I don't. And this actually has pretty decent acting. It's just because that look that lady has at the very end of episode 2 is just like, just think of what I sacrificed for this. And because her face is now the main poster, she's the poster child for the part-time lawyer. Yeah, because he does facials primarily, and he used that lawyer's the older attorney's photo for the whole thing to represent the whole thing. Yeah, but it's enjoyable, but I kind of want more court cases. It's more of the back end dealings, which I am still not truly understanding. I think if I knew more of what was going on, or I lived in that kind of dynamic and I knew how lawyers worked in India, I'd have a field day laughing my head off. But most of the time I'm just like, why? And then I'm assuming it's like it's supposed to be funny, but for me it's just like, that doesn't make any sense. But it's not supposed to, because it's supposed to be funny, but it doesn't click with me because I'm just like, I'm not there yet. Yeah, but I'm enjoying it. But at the same time, the dialogue I just feel is a little cut back, a little too slow for my liking. Because I don't mind. You know, I don't mind slow, long shots. I like old films, but here it just feels like the dialogue is missing something. It's really missing that extra punch that makes a courtroom drama really something. That makes high tense situation or non-high tense situations tense situations. That makes talking scenes more interesting. It's missing that dynamic. But that's just my thoughts. Thank you all for watching. Talk to you next time. Toodles!